Hello, welcome to CJM. I am your host, Chris, and these are my co hosts, Jeff and Mike.
Salutations.
Yeah,
Hey guys, how's it going?
yeah, you get two things from us this week.
Yes,
Yeah, or this weekend. We recently just released a commentary for Attack of the Clones.
yes.
So we finally got that down and actually released.
Yes.
And,
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it does better than our Phantom Menace.
and surprisingly, I
Hopefully,
am I am not as harsh on it as I was in our original recording.
This is true.
We were just having fun, making fun of the movie, as well as like give some cool insight on it.
yeah.
Well, mostly you and Mike, because I don't really know much insight in the manners of the ins and outs of the Star Wars.
Hmm.
Yep.
Depending, like anyone else.
Yeah.
Unless I watch like a documentary on Disney Plus or whatever.
Yeah,
True.
also sharing some memories about the movie, and not just the movie, but like the marketing and the toys and all that.
The commercial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, with the
Those commercials.
yeah the Doritos and Goga commercial. That was funny.
Oh, that
Yeah.
bitch. Oh, that bitch.
What bitch?
I'm
Uh,
playing someone in a children's card game and she sealed my MasterCard, that bitch.
Oops.
What?
Don't
Well,
worry about it. Continue.
What the
at least
hell
we're
kind of
known by new master.
I was about to say, what the hell kind of context was that?
Don't worry about what kind of context it is. I'm just playing something. Go for it.
Out of context, Jeff Twitter account. That
Whatever the
bitch.
hell that was.
That bitch
Uh,
and there she my cards.
so my week was all right. Just it things happened.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
just not significant things.
Not significant. Okay. Well, for
Yeah.
me, I got new glasses finally.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, this bitch. Oh, this bitch.
Okay, who is
Right.
this? Oh, you went from having
Right.
glasses to back to the card bitch. I don't even know
Don't
what.
worry.
Right. Garbage is
If you're
wrecking
gonna keep
Jeff.
going that way, I'm just gonna keep asking, and it's gonna be a never-ending cycle of questions of what the hell you're talking about.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, I got my new glasses and I'm enjoying them. I'm wearing them right now since in stigmatism, and it's just best to wear them if I'm reading context, especially if it's an RPG. So I'm pretty much okay.
Hmm.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Um. Anyways, well, my week's been pretty, good and stuff. Busy, but I did get to watch Star Wars Holiday Special or Lego Special rather, and first episode of Animaniacs, which was pretty good. And of
Hmm.
course, play more Animal Crossing and just had a chill weekend, except for going to work, but it wasn't too bad.
You should have a short week, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
You know what?
Like, I,
Sorry to interrupt, but what I find funny about the Legos Star Wars Holiday Special is that it came out before Thanksgiving, like the original Holiday Special. And funny thing, the Lego one came out 42 years on the same day as the original Holiday Special.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice.
just got to point that out that a Christmas special before Thanksgiving came out. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry to
Interesting.
yeah, sorry to
good
inter
life.
sorry to
Yeah, that's
interrupt.
fine.
No, it's good. But yeah, no, the holiday special, the Lego special was
It
good.
was.
Yeah, it was
It
funny.
feels. Yeah, go. You go first,
Yeah,
Mike.
there was, I'm sorry. There were, of course, references throughout all of Star Wars, including all some of the greatest memes or issues, as well as references to jokes, of course, like the hello there and to first to McClunky. And yes, there's a reference to Jar Jar thrown in there. Yes, to diss at him. Won't spoil what this is, but yeah. But yeah, Raw's good special.
Yes.
Sweet.
For me, on my end when watching it, it was fucking enjoyable. Nothing. It really feels like it took place after the Rise of Skywalker, which is pretty amazing. So
Yeah,
clearly, the people who worked on this knew what the fuck they were doing, and kind of took it like serious, but like in a whimsy kind of way.
yeah,
They gave you what you want with the characters and shit.
yep,
So yeah.
Hmm.
yep. And they got Rose's actress to play her voice.
Oh, Ridley. Oh, Ridley Scott. No,
No,
Wait,
fuck.
what?
What's the name? Daisy Ridley.
no, Rose. Remember?
Oh, Rose. Fuck.
Kelly Marie Tran.
Yeah, yep. I
Yeah.
looked it up. And sure, yep, she's in it. Along with Billy D and of course Anthony. You know, C-3PO's voice
So
actor.
they got like a lot of the people from the movies, like
Yeah, they got a couple of them, and of course, some from Clone Wars does make an appearance, or veteran voice actors from Clone Wars, like James Earl Taylor,
yeah.
and yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So it was good special
Way.
overall. Yeah, there is an obligatory Ray moment, and of course,
Of
the
course.
porgs of speak
Those
roles,
damn porgs that need to die.
especially Chewbacca's family trying to eat them.
Correct.
Who's one of them? This is the best. And Chewbacca's like, no, don't eat them. Like,
Wait, Chewbacca's family, is it the same family from the original holiday special?
I believe so. We're very close to.
So Mala, Itchy, and Lumpy were in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, pretty
Oh
much.
my god. Why? Well, at least
Good.
this is just a Lego spin-off, so it's not canon.
Yeah, yeah. Sadly, oh, the ref. But
I'm
yeah,
relieved that they're not. I'm relieved that those Wookiees are not canon. Just
Yeah, they got.
uh, yeah.
Oh god, Life Day.
Life Day. The one
Life
that will
Day.
never.
Life Day is canon.
Yeah,
Yes.
Life Day is canon, but I do love the references that they make slightly Christmas or quote unquote Christmas specials thrown in there.
Again, a Christmas special that was released before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly. Clever marketing.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that it?
Yep. Except for my end.
Oh. I guess we could get to the news, but the preface the before we get to the news, I'm sorry that we're gonna start off a little sad, but Kirby Morrow, the voice actor for Moroku from Inuyasha, also known for like X-Men Evolution as Cyclops. He did a couple characters in the Transformers Armada and Cybertron, Energon, the Unicron trilogy,
Yeah.
and did a lot of anime. He this weekend recently uh, passed away.
Yeah. Suddenly.
Yeah, like and this was like out of nowhere, and he just returned, for like Yashahime. So, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell?
Yep.
I, that was a depressing night for me. Not gonna lie.
Mm.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
news. Just fucking. I mean, that was like the beginning of the week when that shit broke down, and
yeah.
it was like almost it was in the evening here. So
It was like,
Yeah.
I actually saw Damon Mills's tweet about it, and I said, "What? No!" And then it just
Yeah.
confirmed. I go,
yeah, like I didn't know about it until you guys like sent it through the Discord, and I'm like, what? And
Yeah. Because I,
I
cause I
was
saw.
I was just looking through my through old sketchbooks, and then I saw that, and I had to throw the book down, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
I
threw
was
it
shocked
down.
too.
Wow.
Yeah, because I saw you and you're talking about like saying like that's Kirby, like or we lost Kirby, like what? So I looked at his Twitter and saw Tabitha St. Germain's tweet. So like
Hmm.
fuck, and went back and looked at TLC if any other news was relevant. Yeah, started seeing other people's tweets. I'm like holy shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like
That
fuck.
that was a yeah. Like I said, it was a depressing night for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they just got the gang back together, and it was just announced, and
yeah, it's
fuck, man.
sad.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
It's
bummer.
very, very, very sad. I mean, this is I mean, hearing him. I mean, he had I mean, I first heard Kirby Morrow and Gundam Wing
Yeah,
when he played Showa Barton, and then I started hearing him in little bits and pieces like Von Fennell in the Ocean dubbed of Escaflowne, and then he just popped in various other animes, a little bit of West Coast video stuff, and then and then a little bit later Inuyasha for like a long while,
yep,
and I
yep.
think I heard a knock.
Knock, knock, whatever that was.
Mhm.
sorry about that. That was my mom coming in real quick.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I had to mute the mic for a bit, so
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even remember my first time hearing Kirby Morrow. It's probably skewed either between Inuyasha or X Men Evolution because he was Cyclops in that one, and
Yeah,
I was like really
uh,
young,
Lisa
so
Ortiz.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I didn't know who what voice acting was or any of that, and yeah, and later on, getting into the whole like behind the scenes stuff of like everything I like, and he was in it like with the voice actors and just
Mm-hmm.
and finding out he voiced these cool characters and
he had a young voice, so
yeah,
Yeah, mm-hmm.
yeah,
he also played that maniac in Death Note about
yeah,
delete.
the crazy dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, he was Cole in Ninjago, the current Lego cartoon.
That one
Oh
of your
yeah,
favorite
you're
shows
right.
growing up.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's still running.
Oh god.
My brother watched that, and
Oh,
Oh
man, just condolences to his family and friends. Just
yeah,
this, this just hurt.
yeah.
yeah, it does.
Yeah, he was a fantastic actor.
God, he
Yep,
was.
agree.
Yeah, just
Mm-hmm.
yeah. He even popped into some like live action stuff too.
Okay.
Yeah, I was surprised that he was even in Stargate, and I didn't even watch Stargate yet. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, or like, yeah, yeah. It's just really sad. So,
He was 46 or 47.
yeah,
Yep.
47. Yeah, it was
47.
not that old. It's like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah. So I guess like that one dubbed episode of Yashahime where they got all the everybody back to reprise the roles. I might as well have that as the last hurrah for like everybody or for him.
Yeah.
For the Inuyasha family, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of tributes, a lot of videos, just shocking. And I mean, his name was, Moroku was trending for like almost all night.
Yeah.
yeah.
Fandom and Crunchyroll were like we talking about it. That shit was like, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I drew Moroku out of respect for him. Because that's like the big
Mm-hmm.
role I know him from.
Mm.
Yeah.
but he's gone. So
All I can say about Kirby Morrow is your at least your voice reached a bunch, like a lot of people. So thank you for making our childhoods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
yeah,
thanks for the name.
Moroku, Wind Tunnel. Will you be the mother of my children?
Will you bear my children?
Child, whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah, I'm thinking about having that as the title, just as a. Yeah, I don't know.
No, you should. I mean, that might be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have that as the title. Will you bear my children? Just as a, you know, just a funny tribute. I don't know.
Yeah.
I,
That's a good tribute.
yeah, just because it's a funny line and we're comedic and yeah.
Yeah.
Rest rest in peace, Kirby.
Yes.
Wish
Rest
I, yeah,
in peace.
wish I got to meet you.
Same
I
here.
mean, I don't think I'll be meeting any of the Canadian cast and everything at any point.
Yeah, sadly.
So yeah, that was our brief tribute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry for. So we'll try to brighten up with like some other news. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just got the depressing part like out of the way.
Yep.
So yeah. Uh, so where do we start? You want to go with DC stuff?
That's fine.
Sure.
Yeah. So Black Lightning says that it's going to be finishing up with season 4. So
Yeah, only 4 seasons, but it did it what it wanted to, I
Yeah.
guess. Not that I not that I ever watched it. Sadly, I mean, I know
I didn't
Black
watch
Show. I
it.
should so throw support, but I
Yeah.
don't know, not for me. But you know, he at least is now part of the CW verse or whatever. I mean, the
Yeah.
Arrowverse. So it's
Mm-hmm.
always a good thing, and those characters can, like anything else, pop up randomly.
Yeah.
Sure. Just because series end doesn't mean their characters can't return on possible like crossover, another event
Mm-hmm.
or episode.
Pretty much.
Hey,
But yeah,
something
so
can come back. They can come back.
yeah, they'll probably come up on Legends or whatever.
Yeah.
True.
So other DC news. Wonder Woman 84 is coming to HBO Max on Christmas,
Yep. Christmas indeed, folks. So
and it's also having a theatrical release finally.
yeah. Also on Christmas, I believe.
Yeah,
So
so it's gonna be coming on 2 platforms.
yeah, so if you can go to movies, great. Not sit home watching on HBO Max. And unlike Milan, no extra charge. It's basically comes with your subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And good Christmas, I guess.
Anything else? Okay. Anything else about Wonder Woman 84?
I mean, this is like a movie, I guess. I mean, if I don't know if I'm gonna, I mean, I want to see it. I don't know if I really will get HBO Max for like 30 days or whatever. I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, I want to watch it like everyone else, and I'm positive somehow that internet will spoil it and everything. So,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So what?
and on
Probably
Christmas
check
Day
it out.
too. So, fuck me, right? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I really don't know what I'll do. So, I guess it's just a wait and see moment. I mean, I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I'm not really that. I'm not that deep. I mean, not deep, but I'm not that. I'm not. I don't feel that compelled to watch Wonder Woman in 1984 yet. I don't know why. I mean, I mean, like everyone, I love it, but I don't know. Just this year has just sucked completely with a lot of changes. It's like, well,
Yeah, this year got stuck the
yeah,
magic.
like,
So
whatever. Wonder Woman, okay.
But I'll probably check it out just for the hell of it. Because I've been
Mhm.
waiting.
I don't know if I'm seeing it. theater. Like right currently, I'm still under lockdown, but it's gonna be lifted in a few weeks, and I don't know if I'm still planning on going to a movie theater since we're still in a worldwide pandemic.
I mean, you're gonna stay home this year, right?
Yeah, I'm staying home. I got nobody coming over at all.
Yep. It makes sense too.
Yeah, and I don't know if HBO Max is on here in Germany.
Yeah.
Because like with a lot of streaming service out there, I doubt it's outside the U.S.
True. I mean, watch it be on Netflix. There's the. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows what streaming services, you know,
Uh,
international.
unless somebody says that no, it's international, then I could look into it. But
Mm-hmm.
mm, and
Well, we'll wait and see.
yeah. And speaking of Wonder Woman, there's gonna be a TV show on CW based on Wonder Woman, and they're thinking of having a Latino version.
That just got announced in comics, so I guess they're really gonna
Yeah,
pull for it
they're
because
going for
with
like
that
the future state Brazilian one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
I like the character design on her.
Yeah.
looks
She looks
very
good.
cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah, Wonder Woman TV show coming soon to, I think it was called Wonder Girl or whatever.
Wonder
Yeah.
Girl.
Last time I checked.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, maybe it was just to not confuse people with Wonder Woman or the movies or it, yeah.
True.
So yeah, I got that. Yeah, so we got that to look forward to. So that's all for DC, and we could go with Marvel Disney.
Yeah.
Deadpool 3 is announced. No shit.
Hey, apparently people went crazy on online when I heard that, and I guess it is really ouncing for more Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of a no shit moment for me.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
I'm not surprised that it's gonna get another like been announced. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Black Panther 2 starts production next year with the Shuri actress being a more prominent role, aka she's gonna be the new Black Panther.
It
Pretty
matches
much.
up with the it matches up with the comics because that has happened from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's also like
True.
it's pretty obvious. So
Yeah.
Some people, I'm not sure how regular folk will deal with it. Like, what? But she's not muscular enough, right? Don't
why would a
really
ninja need
don't dive.
shitloads of muscle?
Good
I
I'm
mean,
point.
not gonna. I'm not gonna say where I heard that from, but it was from
I mean,
a average person. It was from an
I mean,
average person's
I would,
opinion.
I mean, I would think that Black Panther is like kind of a ninja, like
True.
like being stealthy and all that, and just like just being very acrobatic and just the powers from the suit, like like going like with the shockwaves and all that,
Shockwave.
like from the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, why would you need shitloads of muscle for being a like for that? It'd probably just be more skill and all that.
Good
Yeah.
point.
So yeah, having Shuri be the new Black Panther that will be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, taking responsibility since like we're not gonna have to talk T'Challa anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
so yeah, that's pretty much a like obvious thing. So yeah, Black Widow not coming to Disney Plus. I never expected it
Yep.
to.
Yep.
Again, I mean, hey, Falcon information's like scarce, and since Wonder Woman's coming out, so I guess some would want uh, Black Widow to come out and everything. I guess.
Yeah, there's a push for it, but Disney wants it out in theaters, so it'll probably be on theaters at some point.
I,
Yeah.
yeah, because I want to see because I want to see it more in the theaters than on streaming. Because I feel like if I'm watching on streaming, yeah, it doesn't have the same feel.
Same field, huh?
Doesn't have the same feel. Yeah,
That's a good point.
yeah. This was more from Jeff. Franklin Richards is not a mutant anymore. Apparently.
Yeah, this one came out.
Apparently,
This information just came out on Wednesday's issue 26 of Fantastic Four. Franklin Richards. It was revealed that he is no longer a mutant, and apparently there is a storyline going into it by what Dan Slott said on his Twitter, and that apparently when they went on those like getaway trips to decide what's going to happen with some characters being on or off the board, apparently Dan Slott decided that he was going to do this for his Fantastic Four run, and this is going to be like a long story or part of a story of a larger picture of Fantastic Four. So apparently Marvel gave the okay. They're fine with it, and it's just leaving us fans reeling because it's like pulling a one. It was like pulling a Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver not really being mutants. And I saw that meme or gif of first time with Franklin Richards. So it's like, oh god, this hurts.
yeah, just like, yeah, we want to do another retcon or changing.
Who's making bets that this is because of the idea of the movie?
I I didn't even consider it because the fucking movie's not even made or created yet.
Good
Oh no,
point. But
oxymoron.
right,
It's not even made yet.
true.
Jesus. But pretty much, Franklin is still all powerful, but apparently, his cosmic powers, he was able to somehow. He wanted to be special when he was younger, so he unconsciously used his powers to make it seem like he was a mega level mutant all that time, and
Uh,
then during a battle in issue 25 with a powerful being, he exhausted the remnants of his powers, and it left him in a now human state. So, and he tried to get in contact with Professor Xavier, and he unfortunately told him the news. Dick move, by the way, Charles. But then again, the X-Men on Krakoa are like going in that direction. Like, you, if you're not a mutant, you can't come in. So it's like, oh, fuck you.
Oh,
And it's
yeah,
very upset. It's very sad and everything. He says, "I'm sorry, Franklin, but you are no longer welcome on Krakoa." And I gotta say that, damn, at least they're sticking by their values. But damn, that sucks.
yep,
It's harsh.
yeah, it is.
But yeah, Franklin Richards no longer considered a mutant, so technically his species would be a human mutate. So, to be very precise now.
uh,
So
well,
no more.
I wouldn't say he's a mutate because he's born that way, isn't he?
Mm, that's the term. Well, that is what is that's the term for anyone who got their powers late. But I'm not sure. He had this cosmic powers when he was born.
Because
So, but he's not a
with mutates that means it's not a natural thing. They got mutated later, not born with it.
well, that's what they're going by now. He's like a, I don't know. He's just a human with enhanced powers or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those things. I'll look into it by the proper terminology.
Hmm. Well, all right. Continuing the Marvel news, apparently Vision has a purple penis.
Yes.
Yep, revealed by the actor himself.
I don't know why this is news. So
Hey, because the actor said so.
Yeah, the actor just like put it up there, so it's like, okay, it's now somehow ingrained in our consciousness. Like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's something I needed to hear about. Vision has a purple penis. So
Yeah, or like shape or whatever. So it's like,
yep,
okay,
yep, yep.
so it's
Yeah,
like, yeah.
I would make more. I would make a joke about the purple penis, but uh,
The
this is
subtitle. That'll be
uh,
name of an episode.
the,
Verbal penis monster. So
huh.
future episode.
I
No
don't
one
know.
will get the reference ever.
God damn it. Oh, purple penis.
Yes. Technically, I said schlong, but okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it says schlong on the thing, but I just had to say purple penis on the show.
Because you're immature.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. That's the name of that's part of the show. That's part of our gimmick.
Yes.
Yep.
Just being immature jackasses.
Yes.
Yeah. True.
So now we're in the miscellaneous. Robert Englund is gonna be a new character in Stranger Things season 4.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready.
Are you ready?
Alex.
Yeah, they're ready for Freddy.
Mhm.
That's awesome. Yeah, I told my mom about that, and she was like, "Oh, well, that's awesome." You know.
Oh, she's gonna hardcore watch Stranger Things. Like, Robert
I
England.
don't
Mhm.
know. I don't know if she's gonna do that.
Mhm.
I mean,
I don't think she ever watched Stranger Things. I just told
Mhm.
her that, oh look, Robert Englund's gonna be on the show. Like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
an '80s icon gonna be on the show that's set in the '80s.
Yeah.
that's something.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
that's gonna be awesome. Uh, yeah, we already talked about Animaniacs earlier in the discussions.
Yeah, pretty fun. I can't say I was ever a big fan of Pinky and the Brain, but there were some episodes that are okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So far, it's fun for me. At least the one I saw. It's good. It had the magic. It had the humor. Them referencing, over 20 years later. Pretty good.
Yeah. All I've been seeing about it is the anime parody that they had.
Yeah, yeah, the anime parody was good.
Yeah,
Or
and
at least the action was.
I saw the clips of it and I'm like, oh, that's some well done animation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I actually saw like a tweet by Jason Marsden where it's like the Lunatics,
Yeah.
the anime
Yes,
Looney Tunes version. And I was like,
Yeah.
"What? They brought those back?"
they
Yeah.
didn't talk though. It was just for like a song.
Yeah, it
Oh.
was like first song, like cameo of like Looney Tunes and Hanna Barbera stuff.
Ah,
And
so
I also like how they brought back some of those earlier characters from Animaniacs, but like as some joke because they're not
No one
supposed
cared.
to be in
No
the
one
new.
cared for the edgelord shit back in the early
the
odds. Like,
Yeah.
the lunatics.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was like very.
I've only watched one episode of that, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was on Kids WB before it was like
I
CW for kids. It was like,
remember that.
Yep.
I remember.
yeah,
Yep.
what?
It's something, all right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and Supernatural ended.
Yeah.
Look, look. I mean, that was apparently that. Look, it made a landmark on those mindsets. I had to write it up. Apparently, it's a
I've
big show
never
for a lot. They loved it.
I've never watched Supernatural.
I watched an episode or two like briefly in a day, and it had a simple premise, but it just went on too long, and I have no idea what the fuck was going on when I heard about that shit ending. Like, okay,
Mhm.
interesting.
All I know about Supernatural is that one Scooby Doo episode.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
They had a
Wait, what?
they had a Scooby Doo episode where Dean and Sam go into like the cartoon world and go like, oh my god, we're in an episode of Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
That is the
Gotcha.
only thing of Supernatural I've ever watched.
Must be a big thing
Because
for you,
I
Chris,
was
to
like,
watch that one episode.
I was like, what the hell is that? What the hell? I heard about the
Yeah.
episode and I just watched it. I'm like, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting sucked into the TV. And,
Yeah.
all the
That's
antics.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just having everybody say their catchphrases in that one part where they see the murder, the guy who got murdered, and like we got everybody's catchphrase: Jinkies, it's Jeepers, Zoiks, Rutro, skips Fred, and we get to Dean. He's like, son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a
Yep, he pretty much swears in cartoon form in a Scooby Doo thing.
Yeah. And like Scooby-Doo's like,
You're not supposed to cuss. It's supposed to be.
Well, it was like TV 14, I believe.
No, I mean for them because they're like,
Yeah.
them.
And there's like one part of that episode where the Scooby Gang like goes nuts when they found out wait, these monsters are real. We've been going after greedy assholes, and we could have been fighting Dracula.
Really?
Yeah, the gang has like an existential crisis in that episode. It was hilarious.
Really? You
Yeah.
want to see them have an existential crisis?
Yeah. Yeah, until when they finally catch the guy, these are like, yeah, what we said, yeah, that was all bullshit. You guys, they were all guys in costumes, just to keep the status quo for the Scooby Gang.
Oh, that would be bad. Oh, wow. So the mon. Oh wow. No. Oh no, it hit those things were really. Oh shit.
yeah.
That's something.
Yeah. Yeah, so the episode was hilarious, and it ends with Dean just going Scooby Dooby Doo,
Of course, you give it to Dean.
and the other guys are like, what the hell are you doing, dude?
Yeah, we're back in our reality, dude. Seriously.
Reality.
And they did this in like live actions in the live action segments, and Dean was wearing the ascot.
Makes sense.
That the ascot.
The scarf that Fred wears.
Yeah, the orange
that
scarf.
That's an ascot.
Yep.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and that's the only thing supernatural I know of.
Yep. I never watched it. I've heard of it and stuff, but yeah.
Michael, did you ever watch any WB shows back in the day?
No. Except for Birds of Prey, that was it.
Okay, Birds of Prey was a time capsule. It was good, but
Well,
it was ahead of its time.
Smallville, but that's about it.
Somebody save me.
Yep. Exactly. And that CW was never on my radar.
Technically WB, but okay.
WB.
Yeah.
Either way, it was not on my radar until more recently. It was just there. It's like, oh, okay. Never paid attention.
Speaking of Warner Brothers, Tom and Jerry the movie, or a live action animated hybrid a la Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit or the Bullwinkle, Rocky Bullwinkle movie.
Or that too, yeah.
Yeah, because some people are like comparing because, this looks oddly familiar between main character girl.
Yeah, I
Very
saw
basic.
that.
So it's like, yeah, Yep.
Well, it's Tom and Jerry. It's a thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes. And again, it looked like people were happy for it. It didn't look bad when I saw it.
I mean, the animation. I mean, the animation's like it looks traditionally animated, but it kind of moves around all 3D. Like I think they did some rotoscoping on that one.
Yeah.
What's rotoscoping?
Pretty much frame by frame, like you put something over it.
Hmm.
I mean, that's how they like. You know how like in old Ralph, what's his name? Ralph Bakshi, is that his name?
Yeah.
And then some like old school Disney animated movies. They had like some actor like perform a scene, and one of the like art the animators like draws like frame by frame each piece of paper like over
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
That's like a kind of a basic of what rotoscoping is like back in the day. And I'm assuming that they have like Tom and Jerry either like CG like have a CG stand-in and then rotoscope
Yeah.
it to make it look like it was traditionally animated.
Yeah. Sounds about right. I believe so.
Yeah, that's I haven't watched the full trailer. All I just know is it's a mixture of CG and it's a mixture of animation and live action or animated characters in live action or
Yeah,
Yep.
or
it didn't
interacting.
look bad. It didn't look bad.
I, I
Seemed all right.
Yep.
I just never finished the trailer. I'm just like, okay, now I know what it is. Don't really care.
Pretty
But then
much.
again, this could also go into the whole uh, Hollywood is just bankrupt. They're not coming up with new ideas. But then again, does anything have an original idea anymore?
Why,
Yep.
why not have a live action person be in a cartoon world? Like,
We had that. That was in that Amy Adams movie, the Disney film with Patrick Dempsey.
no,
Yep.
that was not. Like, like you have a live
Are you
action.
sure? They had cartoon. She was a
No, no,
cartoon that
no,
came into
no,
the
no,
real
no,
world.
no. That's not what I mean. Like a real person interacting with a cartoon in a cartoon
We had
world.
that. You never saw in Rockadoodle Doo?
No.
Yeah, Michael, you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I know. I've seen Rockadoodle Doo.
They had that. The little kid somehow went into the cartoon world and he was interacting with these characters.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right.
I never knew that. Well, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that. Well, I guess that tells you
So
what. I
forget.
guess that tells you about me. I got.
Well, to be
Yes.
fair, it's like an older film, a '90s film. So I can understand you not knowing about it because I do remember, but I haven't seen it in years.
I mean, I'm talking about like in this like when like like in Roger Rabbit where he goes to the Toontown.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Oh,
Mm.
oh, okay, gotcha. Like that.
Yeah, just play,
Yeah,
just
that.
BA the whole movie.
Yeah. I guess Cool World kind of like that as well.
Cool world, yeah.
Yeah, sort of like that. Yeah.
I've never seen Cool World. I just know it's.
Seriously, what have you not seen? Seriously?
Well, we might have to put that in the docket as well.
Well,
Gosh.
well, shit. That's on the riff list.
Yeah, Chippy. You got
All I
all
know,
this.
all I know, it's all that I know that it's it has freaking Brad Pitt in it. And
Yeah.
Kim Basinger.
Yep.
Can't believe you're not mentioning Kim Basinger, Vicky Vale screaming.
I've not
plays the
seen
hot
the movie,
woman.
so I wouldn't know that she was in it.
You should know! Jesus Christ!
I remember Brad Pitt, which I guess.
I just know Brad Pitt because he's on the fucking poster, and we've got
So
this
was Kim
cartoon
Basinger in
chick.
the cartoon.
I only see him and that cartoon chick. Okay,
That's Kim Basinger. Oh my god.
I wouldn't know. I don't see.
God
the fucking
damn it,
thing.
Chris. God damn it. Whatever.
Like I didn't even do my research on the fucking movie. I just see the fucking poster with Brad Pitt in it.
All right, Chris. All right, calm down. Fine. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, sure enough.
I really love one-upping Chris. It's very good for me. Very good.
Bite me.
Oh no, not this time, sir. No. This is information that you should have had in the background. Thank you. I don't care how old you are.
You
Jesus.
can eat my ass.
I don't want to eat your ass. Michael, eat his ass if he really wants to.
No. I don't want Mike to be subjected to that bullshit, okay?
Oh god.
Oh, what? The mascot can't. The mascot can. Okay. Whatever.
The Snorlax of the group can, I guess. He'll be forever like, huh?
I'm not telling him to do it because he's not being an ass.
I'm being an ass. Seriously, after all this, after all the time you get on my ass.
What the hell am I
No.
talking about? I'm just making this worse.
I have no idea.
We're all asses here.
Yes.
True. We're all assholes at some point or another.
And I make up a bunch of shit.
Oh god, yeah. Believe it, or basically.
Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this. Predator 5. We're getting Predator 5.
Yes.
Right. Oh yeah. This is more for you guys. Again, I've seen 1 and 2. This seems interesting.
Watch Predators, which is the 3rd movie. That's actually good and.
It's not long. Didn't you complain that thing was like not bright?
No, that was a Alien versus Predator.
Requiem was the one that you barely see shit because the
it was
lighting
dark, literally and figuratively.
The lighting was awful in that movie. You can't see a thing. It like they said this is gonna be the darkest. They didn't mean they meant literally dark. They didn't mean like it's gonna get really screwed up. It was literally dark.
It was literally dark and figuratively because there were some dark moments, but he can't see the dark moments.
Dark moments in the dark. Because whoever was the gaffer sucks.
Yeah, I was like, I think something's going on here. I think she got killed, but I couldn't see it.
Yeah, she got killed. It was just bad lighting.
Yeah, it was bad lighting.
Yeah,
that was like.
Yeah, with the chick just running like screaming, and then the Predator's smart disc like it just bisects her.
Yeah, for some reason I actually laughed out of that part. For some reason, I was like, "Damn, well, she's gone." You know, she had nothing to the plot.
Other than just that pool scene where they snuck into snuck into school at night to skinny dip.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that movie was crap. Anyway, Predator 5, the director of 10 Cloverfield Lane, still need to watch that, is set to direct it.
Yeah.
So
hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully it'll be better than the last one. The last one was disappointing.
Yeah. If not, then kill it!
Yeah. Basically the end of like Terminator franchise.
Just kill it. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Just put it out of its put it out of its misery.
Pretty much. Just if that happens, just ignore the others. Just watch 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, just for the hell of it. Watch Alien vs Predator. Just for the chuckles.
The first one you can actually enjoy because either it's so bad it's good or bad as it's bad, and just you can just enjoy it any ways because it's not a masterpiece. It's a dumb movie.
Yeah, it's garbage, but it's kind of fun garbage.
Yeah.
Which I do like about it. So
yeah, it's a bad movie you can enjoy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Requiem, on the other hand, you can't enjoy it because it doesn't let you.
Requiem?
Yeah, it's
the second movie.
Yeah, Alien vs Predator. Requiem.
Damn.
Dark scenes. Basically, a moment. I kind of jokingly said there's like a hentai moment in the film.
Yeah. Also, the second movie has infanticide.
Yeah. Sadly, that's why it's dark as in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good characters.
Predators was actually good.
Yes.
I have not seen the 4th movie, and I don't think I want to.
Yeah, it's not that good. It's like a mess. Like I saw
Yeah.
bits and pieces of it. Like it's like, yeah, this.
Again, I skipped out on that because they changed the lore
Yeah, it's like,
in like in a stupid way.
That
yeah,
sucks. Right?
Yeah.
That sucks. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
I guess that's all our news.
Yep. So
So
on this weekend,
yeah. A bunch of it we just finished off because there were like no brainers and just why were we talking about it?
Yeah.
yep, pretty much.
Yeah. So spoiler casts.
Spoiler cast.
Yep. Spoiler guest time.
All right. So yeah, spoiler cast. Spoiler in the title. If so, yeah. Spoiler warning. Fair warning. If you don't, if you keep going and you get spoiled, not our fault for giving you a
Yes.
warning. So
Yep.
yeah. So we're gonna start with Yashahime this week. So who wants to start?
Okay, so episode 8 is pretty much a little bit of not it's big because, it's more of a dream episode where we're learning new information regarding what happened in the past and everything. And the end of end of the second pillars and the big bads of the show, apparently.
Yeah, the
Yep.
supposed big bads. So
Yes.
yeah. Uh,
Uh,
so yeah, Setsuna and Moroha are chasing after the Yotsume,
Yes.
the owl dude, and
yep.
Yes.
so they're chasing him. Towa can't keep up because she's slow, and we have the little badger, the little raccoon dog thing. What was
Mhm.
his name? Takechio.
Tetsu. Tetsuo, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
She she's riding him and giving him snacks, just like hey, give you an incentive to go faster and all that.
Mhm.
Yep.
So
Go fast.
yeah, so when they get there, Setsuna and Moroha are engaged to fight Yotsume, and
Yes.
and uh, and so uh, everybody's knocked out. Moroha's knocked out. Toa's knocked out. Takechio's knocked out with some dream
Yep.
whatever. Um.
Yep.
So and they all have like different dreams.
They're having
Mhm.
each other's dream for whatever reason.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
having each other's dream. Uh. One dream is, oh look, we got Moroku in the episode, and that kind of made me sad. Uh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he's talking with what's his name, Jubei,
Yes.
is
Yes.
the corpse dealer, and talking about Takechio, going like living with him or whatever.
Yes.
Mhm.
Apparently the raccoon demon is a little.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
Takechio is having a dream of Moroha's, which is kind of like what happened with Moroha. Apparently, Inuyasha and Kagome were in battle with what seems to be Sashomaru and King Maru.
Why would
Yeah.
Sashomo be with an enemy? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah,
Question. Where?
what the hell's up with that?
Yeah.
Uh, so
Its face is filled.
so before Inuyasha and Kagome send their child off, they leave the little shell thing that belonged to the mother, uh,
Yes.
which is kind of funny because that thing was destroyed. I forgot to mention this in one of the flashback episodes. It was destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I believe it got repaired or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I believe you're right.
yeah, Kagome gives it to Moroha, like baby Moroha, and then she's off, and So Inuyasha and Kagome are left to fend off against our antagonists, Sesshomaru and
Yeah,
Maru.
and then
Yeah.
so pretty much it adds up to Maroha's memories that she didn't know who her parents were.
Yeah.
Yes.
That had to take her away somewhere. That had to take her somewhere safe.
Yes.
And
And we're slowly
Kagome
getting information.
and Kagome apparently, of course, she really adored and loved her little girl, and Inuyasha too, even though he was just holding Tenseiga as if he was going to fend off Sesshomaru
I
and
mean,
Kimimaro.
he was being a dad protecting his family.
Yes.
God, to think Kagome and Inuyasha really became a family by having a precious little girl. God, this is Inuyasha we're talking about here. The dude that gets so irritated with any little thing and had to
I guess
grow up in compassion.
Yeah.
I guess being a dad really mellowed him out. Yeah, an old
Pretty
dog.
much.
Yeah, teach an old
I
dog new
guess,
tricks.
yeah, I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. And apparently, Nyasha learn be a little bit calmer of things. But yeah,
Well, yeah,
yeah,
and
once,
another dream was Toa about Setsuna and the whole butterfly stealing a dream stealer. And I'm just gonna and I thought of a theory. What if the dreams were stolen and were given to Rin?
Her she, Win's inheriting Setsuna's dreams.
or is that gonna perpetual dream stay?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Explain.
possible.
Yeah,
I mean,
that the reason why Setsuna can't sleep or dream is because all that went to Rin.
yeah.
Hmm.
It's possible. We'll never know. I mean, we'll probably know when everything's over with, but
Yeah. So the first half of the episode was actually very interesting.
yeah.
So so while fighting, the only one fighting was Setsuna against Yotsume because she can't sleep or dream at all.
Yeah.
So it didn't affect her.
Yeah.
So the episode basically.
Yeah. Uh, so Setsuna finishes off Yatsume. So Yatsume's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, after all that nonsense, he's finally dead.
Bye, oh boy.
Everybody wakes up from their dream state, and they go into what's her name?
Hyuki.
Kyuki. Thank you.
Yeah.
They go to face off Kyuki, and
Mhm.
their powers don't work.
Because the demonic energy was absorbed
Yeah,
by that.
Yeah.
it was all drained, and we see that when Moroha uses the rouge, it doesn't work.
Mhm.
And yeah, Toa's demon spirit sword, or like to call the lightsaber, went out.
DLS.
Yeah.
Human lightsaber.
Yeah, the demon lightsaber went out, and yeah, everybody's demon energy's down, and Kyuki transforms into a tiger-looking demon with wings.
I know, she's a furry.
Yeah.
I thought that damn thing would just be some kind of fucking bird.
I would have thought so too.
You would think, but nope. She's a
So
big kitty.
yeah, so everybody's so Setsuna is fighting Kyuki, uh, and Toa and Moroha are figuring out, okay, how do we get our powers back, and
Hmm?
or like how do we get our demon energy back, and for some reason Moroha just uses the Iron Reaver Soul Stealer on Toa, and and apparently she can drain other powers too.
Yes, that's her only unique ability.
Yeah, because like with the earlier episode,
Yep. Yeah.
that she steals demon energy, and she attempts that on Kyuki, and yeah, to one failed attempt, and another attempt that actually hits her with the Ajwar Dragon Wave or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, even though it was half-ass, apparently.
Yeah,
Yep.
according to Riku the pirate, which he's back.
Yep. Good old.
He's
He-
back, and yeah, everybody's fine. And Riku whacks Kyuki, and he has the pearl now.
Yep, pretty much.
So our supposed main villains are dead. So
One
Yep.
of them, at least.
they,
Two of the perils are dead.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, who else? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go with the other ones. I thought they were gonna be recurred, but nope. Apparently, so
Nope.
I'm just gonna guess Riku's the main villain.
Probably.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Yeah.
Is because he's very shady, sketchy, suspect, sus.
Yeah. Definitely
Just-
sketchy.
Just yeah.
I would not be surprised if he is the main villain. Or has his own, like, angle.
I mean, he is way too sketchy to not be the main villain. Come on.
Yeah.
He took the purple. He took the purple rainbow pearl.
That is
Yeah.
true. Main villain vibes, everyone. Not be surprised.
So yeah, gotta wait next week.
True.
Yes. So, any other passing comments about the fact that the past seems to be influencing the present heavily?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
I was disappointed that the villains got whacked. So
That early, like you thought that was supposed to be like this long
no,
drawn out.
I got like Luke Cage. I got Luke Cage season 1 vibe from it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, you whacked. Yeah, you killed off like the supposed main villains, and I guess we're gonna get a different one. So
Probably.
Well, the two more perils left, and I guess for the 24th episode, they really want to move this along. Sadly,
yeah,
Yeah.
So who knows?
I mean, we still got
Who
Kieran
knows
Maru. We still got Kieran Maru and Sashomaru out there.
Yeah. That's true. Still do. And we still got more of the puzzle, I guess.
So yeah, so that's Yashahime this past weekend.
Yep.
So
Pretty good episode. I was not disappointed.
Yeah, it's a good episode. Yeah. Yeah.
it was all right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the whole Inuyasha Kagome Mowoha moment and
That
Yeah.
was,
the unexpected fate which would probably befell them.
Them
Yeah.
feels.
that was a good moment.
Yes,
That was a sad moment.
it was.
Yeah. So, yeah. Now for the last bit of the show, The Mandalorian, season 2, episode 4, chapter 12, and yeah. Spoilers once again before we continue any further.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So if you don't want, okay, before we go on, Five Nights at Freddy's is actually finally getting a movie.
Yep. Apparently.
For
I
fuck's,
saw that.
for fuck's sake,
Yeah. Supposedly,
this is way.
like, I guess the game.
This is just way too damn late. This is just.
Yeah, especially for a game that was really that scary, but hey, more power to them, I guess.
Why now? Come on.
Yeah.
Because we have nothing else we want, and some director thought that it scared them as a teenager, and they wanted to let new people get scared by
I mean,
it.
the
I guess.
hype is way too fucking late. The hype is dead
Yeah.
Pretty
at
much.
this point.
Pretty much. You're right, because, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry to a little bit of a deviation from that, but
Yeah.
I just derived from that. But yeah, Mandalorian, and once again, spoilers. If you don't if you have not watched the episode and like to just proceed with our half-assed summarization of the episode, don't blame us for spoiling it because we gave you warning.
Pretty much.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing applied with the Yashahime. So, yeah, the Mando and the child are now flying through space, and they're trying to fix the ship because the ship is pretty much really screwed up and really had a shit job of repairs.
Mhm.
So so the child is trying to put in like wires, and the bando's just giving directions like, hey, put the red one with the blue one, and the blue one with the red socket, and then you see how it ends. It just doesn't go well.
Pretty much.
So Mando and the child take a detour to I forgot the planet from the first season where where they usually hang out at. I forgot what it was called. Why did I forget? But they make a stop there, and the town is actually pretty prosperous, and just populated with civilians. Just
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's been restructured for the better, and
Mhm.
yeah, the Cara Dune is the marshal, while uh, Grief Karga's basically the governor or mayor or whatever, like a city official, like the town official, and it's pretty cool. So they go around town, and you see in the background there's an IG-11 statue,
Yes.
to honor his sacrifice, which is awesome because he was an awesome
Mhm.
character.
Yeah.
When they get to one of the offices, they found out, oh look, one of the bounties from the first episode is actually there, and you're like, oh, you. I guess he gave
Yeah.
you I guess he gave you a job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Mando, he's there to get better repairs because some of the repairman on the previous planet was pretty much did a terrible job, and
I mean, he did more for like boats, not ships.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
and he was among and he was from Moncala, which they have pretty much really quality ships.
Mhm.
They're known for
hmm.
having like pretty good ships. Uh, they're having a discussion. There's an Imperial base that houses like a bunch of shitload of Imperials that also like helped out that pretty much attacked us during the season finale. So we might as well take it out, and and Grief says, yeah, but we have to leave the child, and the man was like, no, where I go, he goes, and but yeah, this is not going to be safe for the kid. They're gonna go to before they go to the base, they send the child off to a school, and
Yeah.
the child is put into a seat, and yeah, sitting next to this one kid that has blue milk cookies, and the child's like, hey, can I have one? Of the kids like, no. And what does the child do? He uses the force to get the cookies. What a little asshole.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh,
He just had to have a fucking cookie. He's spoiled.
Milk
well,
cookie. Yeah.
well, he's a baby, but that's no excuse.
Um,
Yeah. True.
Yeah. Well, eating those cookies would be a bad idea once we get to that scene. So the man,
yes.
so everybody, the Mando, Cara Dune, Grief Karga, and the blue dude, I forgot what he was called.
He
Uh,
was in Carbonite.
yeah, I'm just gonna call him the blue dude because I forgot his name. They go to the base, and they're trying to like open up to the one of the doors, but for some reason it's not working. They try to cut the lock. Mando's like, you know what? Be right back. Drops a stormtrooper down and like, hey, come up. Let's let's raid through the whole place, and hey, let's shut down that reactor so this place can just blow up soon. So they mess with the reactor. They run, and they find as they're running out through the base, they find a lab filled with like what people have theorized might be the clones of Snoke or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
whatever's in those vads of tanks. I,
Looking
I, I
good.
don't know. I just assume they're guys like some guys
Emperor,
that were in,
Emperor.
or the Emperor, yeah, or failed clones of the Emperor. Just these little.
More clones.
They don't look like clones to anybody. So
Yeah. Hopefully not.
yeah, and there's a holographic like recording of one of the doctors from like the first season, like on episode 1 and 3. Like he says that we had pretty much experimented with like blood infusion with the child's blood with some test subjects and with to no success.
Mm-hmm.
So I apologize. So yeah, he mentions Moff Gideon and the man was like,
Oh, the
"This
lady.
what? What lady?
Wait, who's Moff Gideon again? Please remind me.
Gus, Gus Fring,
Yes.
Esposito,
From Breaking or
the guy with
or from Breaking Bad.
the dark saber,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, okay.
Or
So yeah, so the Mando learns that Moff Gideon's still alive, even though he thought he killed him, like by, with the crashing his Tie Fighter. But now they had to get out of here and figure out what the hell, like. So now they had to get out, and they're attacked by stormtroopers, a lot of them.
yep.
So
Yep.
now they split up. So the Mando splits from the group to get the ship and just like get reinforcements. You know, just backup. So Kara, Grief, and the blue guy like get into some trouble, and they find like this big tank. I forgot what it was called, and they pretty much just drive off to away from the base. But they're being chased by scout troopers on speeder bikes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're being attacked and they're fending off against them, just blasting them. Uh, and after killing all of them, here comes some Tie fighters, and Grief destroys one of them, but at the cost of the debris hitting his cannons. So they're pretty much screwed until the Mando comes in and helps out, just blasting all the Tie fighters, and the child's in the seat too, going like yay, like a roller coaster, eating
Yeah.
eat the blue milk cookies too.
That's always back to that blue milk.
Yeah, and
Oh,
yeah, and the aerial dogfight was pretty awesome. Just like pew
yeah.
pew, just destroying all the Tie fighters.
Did you just say pew pew?
Yeah, I said pew pew. Got a problem with that?
Pew pew.
Oh no, no, never, no, never.
Pew pew.
Pew
Indeed.
pew. Yeah, have epic music and the child just throws up because eating while
Yeah.
on a bumpy ride.
Yeah.
Deserves it,
Yeah.
little dick.
Great job.
Yeah, so the Mando gives a message that hey, I gotta leave soon. I have to leave right now because Moff Gideon might be coming back to attack us. So might as well just like get out of your way to protect you guys and like oh we'll protect our settlement here. Yeah, so then later we got one of the like one of the X-wing pilots. Oh, sorry, I was scrolling through Instagram just now.
Of course.
But I'm multitasking. Sorry.
Multitasking.
Yeah. So one of the X-wing pilots from a few episodes ago visits the town and has a report is just reporting on the happenings, and after pretty much getting nothing, he sees Cara Dune and he sees Cara. Like Kara is just like feeding this little ferret-looking creature that she saved earlier in the episode from a bunch of criminals, which I didn't mention until now. And they have and they talk about like, hey, they talk about like Alderaan.
Oh man.
Mm,
Yeah, it was kind of a emotional
Significant.
moment
yep.
because Alderaan was pretty much just this big, like, peaceful place that she's from, and she had friends over there, and they're all dead because of the Death Star.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, and the X-wing pilot just mentions that, yeah, I served there, just
Uh,
feeling her grief. So yeah,
the thing about Vaughn is, it's just like we only knew about that place for like a single couple of seconds when it was introduced in A New Hope, and then to know that has true significance later is like really something.
Yep.
yeah, that's where Leia's from. That's where Bail Organa's from.
Yep. Right.
I mean, we learn about more about it through like the stories of it and everything. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
still,
expanded universe.
Yep. Expanded universe and a little bit prequel trilogy, but yeah.
Yeah, so that was quite a heartfelt moment, and the X-wing pilot just leaves a little metal badge on the thing with the
Mhm.
rebellion symbol, or as we know, the New Republic. So he
hmm
walks off, and then we cut to an Imperial ship, and it is revealed that the Razor Crest now has a tracking device on it. So Moff Gideon has tabs on the Mando as we speak,
Mhm.
yeah, no,
and the big reveal at the end. They recanonized the Dark Troopers.
Yes. They're
Holy shit!
back. We're back, bitches.
yes,
Yeah. So that's going to be a huge threat later down the line in the season.
yeah.
Yep.
So that was a good episode of the of the Mandalorian.
I mean, when
Yep.
people, when people think that's just all about fucking fucking baby or whatever, yeah.
The great job. I mean, the job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not an evil overlord baby. This guy is.
Oh, that it's pretty much Jar Jar 2.0, like with the whole, like, oh, Jar Jar is actually the real mastermind behind that thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
please.
pretty much. They're making a joke about it. 'Cause it's people, people are obsessed with that job. And I was like,
I
oh, okay.
mean, the people have already gotten like those annoying little fucking baby dolls or whatever.
Plushie
Thank
or
you.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't fault them for it because it makes money, but
Well,
I really don't.
well, yeah.
Dude,
I
they
have no
Mascot.
emotional attachment.
Well, he's the
the
mascot, I
reason
guess.
why they held off on the child's merchandise was because it was a big spoiler.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, it was like the big what the fuck moment.
Pretty
Mhm.
much. You gotta market the cutest thing, I guess. Which
But
I
of
guess makes.
course,
Yeah,
I
but they
mean,
had the
yeah.
hell. Yeah, it was. I remember my first time watching the first episode, and I was like, "What the hell?"
What the hell is that?
I was like, literally, no fucking way. There's a baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a troll.
and now it's a big giant thing with casuals for some reason.
Yeah.
mm.
My cousin knows nothing about Star Wars, but when she saw Baby Yoda, she was like, I must watch this.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
yeah. So next week is like I saw something about next week. It's something like the next episode is gonna be called The Jedi.
mhm.
Oh, finally.
Oh,
So we might.
so
S- So
maybe.
there's a possibility we might see Ahsoka.
Mm-mm.
So we're
Be,
moving that along.
could be.
Yeah, it's a possibility. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but hey, who knows?
What's
And
a troll
yeah,
us? And she doesn't get revealed to the end. Damn it.
Yeah, my mom was thinking when my mom watched the episode, she was like, "Oh, they're gonna have Ahsoka in the last few minutes," and I'm like, "No," and I'm like, "No, I already know it because it's because because I knew what it was gonna be, what the episode was gonna be,
Yeah. Yep.
because
Hmm.
this one was directed by this episode was directed by Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
Yes, he did
Uh,
a good job, just like with like Bryce, how like with the other director
Yeah, Bryce
actress did
Bryce
last
yeah.
week.
Bryce Dallas Howard. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot, but also there was like a filming mistake where like some guy in jeans was in one of the backgrounds, and I'm like, what?
Oh God, just
Well,
pulling a Game of Thrones moment. All right.
yeah.
And then, but they're
Uh,
actually but they're making memes out of that guy in jeans, like actually having him, jokingly making him a canon character. You're like, oh, he's just some random dude hanging around on the freaking base.
How shocking that there's actually people who knew that there were such things as genes in the Star Wars universe.
The guy in jeans. I don't think he's gonna be called that in canon, but I bet you that people wanting him, people are jokingly wanting a toy of him or something.
yeah.
Hmm.
Gene Gun.
Gene-
Gene.
Oh, no, okay, that's nice, Mike.
Something like that.
Just give him
Some-
just give him some stupid name like that one guy
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Empire Strikes Back where he's running out with a ice cream machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm. That's a fucking creepy photo, though.
Good.
Five Nights at Freddy's. That's a fucking creepy shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
game wise, it wasn't that scary, but yeah, photos.
Michael, have you ever had any jump scares in your life?
I'm pretty sure I have since I've seen people play the game. Like, okay.
I remember seeing Ovi play it on one of his streams years ago.
Oh yeah, he did, and I'm just like,
I
okay,
I never played it because I thought it was dumb.
yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Stupid, yet people got shocked by him when those damn things came out of nowhere and out of the ether.
Yeah, it's not like when Blair Witch, like people scared of it
Okay,
like
the
that.
fucking Blair Witch. Okay, there was a time and place for Blair Witch in the early 2000s. I mean, there was a time and place where shit was fucking creepy. Okay,
Yeah,
but now later in hindsight, we know that there was nothing to be worried about.
yeah.
Seriously.
Marketing was really brilliant. I love the marketing of it. The movie itself is like, okay, just running
I
around.
never saw the movie. I'm aware of it though.
Yeah, I saw the movie, and all I remember is some cursing and something about being put in the corner, and that's it.
And it's always a bunch of random white people that get the scares.
Yeah, them
It's a
being
horror.
chased
It's a
by.
horror. It's a horror movie. It's a horror movie. You're bound to have dumb white people.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I do like how like the producers are like the people behind all the scary noises and stuff. So I do like that part.
Like, and they did that same shit with Scooby Doo like a year later.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I actually got the video of like the Scooby Doo project or whatever. So
Yeah.
if we ever plan to like just do random riffs of random Halloween crap for like for like as a Halloween special for CJM, that's one of them.
Okay, so we got that for
Yeah.
next year.
We'll definitely do that next year then.
But so, Chris, what you're waiting for the latest chapter of Mandalorian?
It was good. I don't have a specific rating.
I would say it's a 7 out of 10, even though it gets a little like a negative point for me for that damn child shit thing. Just wanting fucking cookies.
That's bias. That's bias.
I know. I'm like the only one.
Biased
That-
against
I
people.
I know.
That's
I'm
bias. That's bias bullshit, and you know it.
God damn it! Fuck off.
It
Hey,
gets
you
extra
gave me
points
shit
for me
earlier,
for
so I'm
blue
giving you
milk.
shit.
Yeah, true. I got nothing to say.
Yeah. I'm giving it higher points because of blue milk cookies for some reason.
God damn it, Mike.
I want a blue milk cookie now.
Drink blue milk that Luke does.
Yeah, because it's also brought up in the Lego Holiday Special, that blue milk.
This is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
This is true.
He's just like drinking it, like it's soda or water.
Well, he is like a young. He is like 16. I guess he likes his drinking his milk.
I guess so.
Luke was 19 in the A New Hope.
Well, he looks like he was younger.
Yeah. I can see that, but yeah, no, he was drinking that blue milk. So
Out of a carton.
Yeah.
Who does cartons anymore?
yeah, a carton.
I still have cartons. For some reason, I
I
have
mean-
milk in cartons here.
Oh, I mean, like, you know how they used to do, well, I'm not even sure. Mike, you know how remember how they used to have carton small milk
Yeah.
when we were kids?
Yeah.
And then they switched to bags?
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't like the bags. I prefer the cartons.
Yeah.
But yeah, we still have cartons because sometimes we give them to Lego.
Yeah. You make like plant shit from the like empty like the empty contents of something,
Yeah.
right? Like put in plants or whatever in little cartons.
Yep.
Chris, did you have cartons when you were growing up in America?
Milk cartons. I remember having those in school lunch.
Okay, so you guys, so I guess I guess it went back to regular boxes and not like bags then.
Thank
Interesting.
God. Because those bags are annoying.
Yeah, they were hard to pick through, and then sometimes you just spilled everything everywhere. Like fuck.
Bags.
Yeah, there was like it was a hole in the school system one day when for whatever reason we switched to bag milk.
Oh
Yes, sir.
shit!
I
Now,
think it
now,
was-
now I remember in like one stream they were talking about that shit. What the heck? Oh yeah, now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
and-
never,
and
I
for
never had those.
for whatever reason, I guess it was like for recycling purposes to do bags instead of box cartons, but
Yeah.
Then again, I never really had school lunch, so
oh, your mom always made you lunch growing up, Mike, Chris.
yeah, I had well, sometimes I had school lunch, sometimes I didn't. Well, a long time I didn't. So
Oh, what did you at least get pizza day? Did you at least get pizza on Friday nights? On Fridays?
I don't remember any Pizza Friday, but I do remember having those like square pizzas they have.
That's what I mean. Growing up, it was like square pizzas every Friday. Like certain days, you get certain foods.
Yeah, like certain days are like pizza or there's some good stuff. The other days you gotta avoid it because you didn't know what the meat was.
I remember that for me, like on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, you usually served burritos. I got that shit.
Yeah. I remember like getting like the pizza and sometimes like the Mexican food or quote unquote Mexican food because I wasn't sure if the meat was chicken or some.
I never
Mhm.
thought about the meat contents as a kid like you did, Mike.
No, we all used to joke that meat was like mystery downgraded shit. Like that's not real meat. It's just some imitation meat.
Well, once I went to high school, once I started high school, I started eating school lunch. So
Yeah.
Oh man, the high school lunches were awesome, especially if you got like a sub.
Oh, dude.
shit,
Yeah,
that's
just-
what's
dude, a lot of people gave me their sweet potato fries.
You guys had sweet potato fries?
I was like the only motherfucker that ate that shit. So
Oh wow!
like a lot of them just gave it to me for free.
Like here, dude, we don't want this shit. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, more for me, motherfucker.
Yeah, that was a good time. Back in those first 2 years of high school. My last 2 years, because I was in a different high school because I moved. I stopped getting school lunch because the lines were fucking long, and I
They
hated
were
it.
ghetto. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I went back to lunch from home because I was like tired
Yeah,
of
I
waiting in
can-
line.
Oh
See that?
God. Mhm.
One of the best days of eating lunch when I was younger, and then a little bit maybe in high school, was getting like nacho and cheese.
Nice.
That's the shit that you long for. That's like a lot of saltiness that gets you through the rest of the day.
Yeah. Yep.
Chili, cheese, chips. Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Actually, one of my best memories of eating school lunch was during senior year in high school. We got to eat outside when it was warm, so it
God,
was like so.
I don't think we had that. I'm unfortunate by that time when I was a.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know if they do that anymore, but
at,
they did when I was a kid.
at
When I was
the
like senior.
at the high school I went for the last 2 years of being in school. My high school had like a big giant courtyard, which pretty much everybody could eat pretty much anywhere outside,
Oh God.
because the building was like around like the whole building was around like this big giant like courtyard. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
gotcha.
Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a giant square.
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like the Pentagon.
yeah. Pretty much, you pretty much just eat anywhere outside, depending on like where you're allowed to be.
Yeah,
yeah. Some school rules suck.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. Also, it was also fun hanging out in a library with some friends. Just like like you
I
I'm not at the library.
like
Shockingly
it,
enough,
it,
I
it,
never did.
in the library. I've seen some kids like for some reason play Halo on the computers. Like
Well, you grew up in the like 2010 era, though.
yeah, that's a good point.
this was like yeah doing
2015, 16.
that 2016 was like when I graduated. Uh, yeah, a bunch of kids were playing Halo on the computers.
Of course, because it's the best thing ever.
This was like Halo
Stay
One, Halo One,
Ah,
Halo
ah.
because that's the only thing because that's the
One.
only thing that could be run on the computers like for shooting games. Or other kids were playing one of my friends actually had brought his laptop to school and we were playing Blaze
Mhm.
Blue on it.
Okay, I give you guys respect. I give you respect.
Yeah,
Nah,
he was playing Blaze Blue on his thing, but the frame rate was so wonky, and I don't think it was working right on his computer,
Mm,
because probably was like overloading or whatever.
pretty much. That's a lot of data that fighting game has.
Yeah,
Man.
mhm.
yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, I'm sorry. We got into school lunches and various
So
other things.
Yeah,
I'm so,
school lunches were
yeah,
important back in the day.
yeah,
yeah.
back in the day.
I also
Apparently they went through a transition.
Yeah.
I also had an anime club during lunch.
I never had an anime club in school, which is like regrettable.
Yeah, sadly. I mean,
Anime was
really,
still underground, at least somewhat then.
yeah. Yeah, true.
Because
Like, I remember anime club in college many times. Back then.
Anime didn't really, I mean, you knew about anime on Toonami only,
Yeah,
but sometimes it's like you knew some anime through syndication first before
yeah, or
Toonami.
yeah,
sci-fi
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So in anime club, everybody like put on like the usual stuff like Fairy Tail and all that,
Oh,
Naruto.
I
Um,
couldn't do. I couldn't. No, you guys are just posers. I can't do you.
but on my birthday, I showed Guyver.
Oh
Oh,
yes,
I had
yes.
to show Guyver on my birthday, like in the club.
sweet.
Anime in the
So
club.
yeah, just gave him the first episode, and people were confused, like what? Or maybe it was just like the first introduction, like what's going on. You have to watch the rest, like see what's
By
going on.
yourself.
Yeah. You gave them an obscure one and be like trying to show people what, like, some of
Yeah,
those 90s ones and be like,
I,
oh,
I told him about like that it's kind of a superhero thing.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you,
yeah.
I
I'm,
had something bloodier than everybody else, and it was actually accepted.
I can see. Well, you guys are teenagers, of course.
Of course.
I don't think it's anything bad about Guyver,
Yeah.
unless it was the OVA. Then it's like,
I didn't show the original OVAs because I think I showed the 2005 version because I thought it would be tame enough to actually be accepted, and
it
thankfully it
is.
got accepted. I would have
Yeah.
showed them the 1980 9 OVA, but that shit is fucking brutal, and I think they would reject it on the spot.
Let them get fucking nightmares. I need to know what real anime is.
No, the chaperone, like one of the chaperones, like the teacher, was the one that accepted all of it.
Oh
Like to
man.
we had like one of the teachers like try to approve all the shows that were going, like to see if it would be school appropriate.
Man, you gotta really find loopholes though.
Yeah, there are
I still can't believe
loopholes.
I still can't believe she accepted Guyver.
Oh, shit.
And in the in the last few minutes of the episode, you see like blood just gush out everywhere, with Guyver like breaking Gregel's arms and breaking his head, even though even though it was a little more tamer in the 2005 version.
Okay.
But
If you could, if you could show any anime you want to a first person, what would your first anime be to someone who wants to get introduced to it?
Mhm.
you know what? Maybe next time if I want to show someone like old school anime, just obviously Guyver. Um, but if for something like long running, I guess Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho is a good choice. Slayers would be a good one
Well,
for me.
particularly you gotta be you gotta be picky and choosy with Slayers.
True.
The first
Like,
8 episodes are it's
yeah,
rough.
true. Like after the first few episodes of the show, maybe.
I would show them like the Rezo, like the last 2 or 3 episodes of the Rezo arc of the first
Yeah.
half of the season.
Yeah, I would too.
Then skip half that shit and get to the last bit of copy Rezo.
Yeah. Rizzo.
I think if I had to show an anime to someone, I would just frankly, I would just give them like fucking Ranma 1/2. Call it a day.
That's a good choice. That's a good one.
Particularly the OVA.
Yeah,
I would give them the OVA.
yeah.
I still need to watch Ranma, just because I'm I'm obviously getting into like some of Rumiko Takahashi's stuff. Also,
Yeah,
even my aunt recommends it, and she's not an anime fan.
I mean, Ranma 1/2 is like it's very easy to get into. It's like a simple premise and just wacky adventures of a martial artist, and sometimes love, slapstick love.
It's comedy, it's action, it's romance.
Lovebirds too. Lovebirds again.
Oh no! My first anime, if I were to show anyone, would be Ranma 1/2 OVA, an Akane to Remember. I think that was one of the hypes, one of the pinnacles of that series. Next to another show.
Yes.
Those 2 episodes, oh god, it really put Akane in a good light, and it's like yeah, this is how it should be, and I will forever cherish it.
Okay, sorry to interrupt, but in memes we got a picture of Laurie Strode with like some liquor popping out of the shadows. What the hell? Should I
Mike Myers?
should I
liquor?
Should I put that on display?
You can if you want. I see it.
Whatever.
Oh, she's upset.
She's like getting scared of some liquor or whatever.
I'm gonna check on a bigger screen.
It's supposed to be Mike Myers, but they replaced it with liquor. Because that's when Mike Myers is like sitting up or getting up or coming out of shadows.
Stepson. Oh wait, does it say stepson's mellow liquor? Oh.
Yep.
That's what it says. Okay.
Depson's Mallard liquor.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay. Oh god.
Well, since we're on our anime discussion still, anything else?
Something
old school. I don't know.
What kind of old school we're talking?
Okay, for the maximum, I guess late 2000s as the max year.
Fate Stay Night, Dean version. No one gives that the respect it needs, because even though the animation's kind of and how they did the story it pretty much takes the premise of the visual novels, adds like two like majority of the Fate arc in it with a couple of filler, and it's very good,
Hmm.
especially by the end with Saber versus Gilgamesh and Shiro versus Kotomine.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it has like Sam Weigel voicing Shiro and Kate Higgins as Saber, which no one gives credit to for that.
Yeah.
I stand by that. Fate really gave me the impression of that this would be one of my favorite series to watch
Yeah.
to this day.
Mhm.
And I love the songs; they're good, and it's just great because this is the only interpretation of the Saber arc, which I think is like the real canon, more or less, depending. Bias here because Saber does deserve all the love because she is the first character in the visual novel you're supposed to try to woo and fall in love with. And it goes into her backstory of why she wants to Grail and her own feelings for her master Shiro and him madly falling in love with Saber,
Mhm.
even though they will never really be together in this life, except in the afterlife. That's beside the point.
Yep.
And I just love this total symbolism of Avalon by the end, and I stand by that's what heaven is just like an evergreen field of endless sky and Everglades and waiting for the people you love just to welcome you to eternity
That's
and
really.
just a utopia as it were, and I love it.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It makes sense.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What
Actually,
about you?
that version of Fate Stay Night is like the first, like before like Unlimited Blade Works and all that. That's like the one like what the hell is that? Like just like my first kind of I never watched the show, but I've seen some like clips and images of that one before like the others, like
Yeah,
Zero and Unlimited Blade Works.
Unlimited Blade Works, Heaven's Feel. And then you get to the other series, which is spun off of the same premise but different universes. So
Yeah,
Yep.
I think that's what confused me about Fate Stay Night in general, the Fate series. Like, because like all these different universes, and for some reason connected, but not.
they're connected and they're connected in a multiverse of fate. But the real structure of the primary structure to begin is technically Fate Zero. Then you move on to and if you can move on, it's first technically Fate Zero. Then you can go to like Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Feel. But I would really recommend just if you really want to open and closed to like open yourself up to it, watch the Dean version of Fate Stay Night.
Hmm.
It gives you the Fate arc and some
Mhm.
good parts and good music and
Cool.
character.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Unlimited Blade Works is fucking awesome, and I
Yeah.
can like I
Yeah,
can
Unlimited. I watched that like randomly on Netflix, so that was actually really good.
Dude.
I mean that shit is like hands down like yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
But I get that that show is also intimidating as well because like a lot of shit.
Yep.
And don't get me started on Heaven's Feel. That is a Sakura fuckfest. Jesus Christ.
and you say she holds a grudge.
She
Great.
does, and god damn it, I didn't really think much of Sakura until I got that fucking part of that last story of her, and it's like this is a crazy ass bitch, and I just can't do her. She is simping hard. God fucking.
Um.
I like Sakura at the end of the day. It's just that her with Shiro, not really. But ironically, I am actually writing a fan fiction with her being a secondary character with Shiro, with original characters, and she's actually married to Shiro, and they have a cute little boy named Hiroki.
that
And
that's that that
Yay.
that is ironic.
Yeah.
I know, but I guess I like my interpretation of her better because she's a little bit older and calmer. She ain't just
And
this,
not
oh Shiro, one for you.
and not a simp that you describe her as.
Exactly. And besides, Hawoki's awesome. Personal plug. He's an awesome character. I like. He's like 4 years old. Everything. He's really cute. He takes after Shiro and everything. But yeah. But that's beside the point. But yeah, Fate Stay Night, 2007 version. Mm. What about you two?
I was asking you guys,
Oh, okay,
Uh,
Mike. What about you?
mostly.
You Black Lagoon.
I guess for me, I guess Bakano is one of those like good series
Oh
from
God,
2000s. Like Jeff and I recently watched it again after a while. At least for me, it's still one of my favorite series. Even though like the storytelling once again is like unconventional because like they're they're basically doing a bunch of storylines all at once through episodes. So you have to like pay attention to each sequence, and yeah, it does sometimes get a little confusing to what year it switches between because there's various years it goes between. But it's basically an underrated series that sadly um doesn't get much attention because it's hard to get into. But
yes, you gotta pay attention.
you have to pay attention. You have to watch it like a couple times to get the full effect. Because if you don't pay attention, certain like storylines go over your head, or certain plot points might be confusing. Because there's certain things that you have to pay attention to, especially like when they introduce like the rail tracer, like the quote unquote the character or the character who uses rail tracer.
Mm-hmm.
You you actually do see him in the opening, but he's not named. So it's always interesting to me about that, but because he goes by various names in the series. But yeah, but it's certainly a good underrated show. As then Jeff and I watched it, we kind of like did commentary on it. It was fun, and it's one of my I highly recommend it if you have like patience or just like or bored. You want something that challenges you a little bit, not like the typical shonen trope. Although yes, there are quirky characters in the show, just a bunch of characters. Some of them are funnier than others, and yeah, Isaac and Maria are really at the end of the day, they're good characters who know they can be in their own little world. And yeah, one of my favorite parts is when they're just so ignorant of their situation, and yeah, they keep forgetting that they're mortal. Spoilers, but yeah, still one of my favorite series, and definitely highly recommend.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm still watching Cardcaptor Sakura on Netflix. I
nice.
am
It's all right.
I am finally like been watching it, and I'm I forgot what episode I think I'm past 10, and I already got like that little Chinese kid Lee, like he's just
Oh,
being a jerk to Sakura.
Shalan. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
irony.
and I'm like, oh, so he is gay for Yukito, so
There's an explanation for that, but you'll find out.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
yeah, because he's like been so nervous to get like towards him. And I'm just, and I just,
Yeah.
yeah, and I just, yeah, I'm like, oh, gay little kid, all right.
He's like in fourth grade. Give him leave him alone. He's in fourth grade.
I'm not gonna bully him. This is like, oh, all right, for like the gay themes in this.
Oh
Simping.
yeah, there's a lot of it's Clamp. They do a lot of fan service with that, which is actually pretty healthy when you think about it. When I think
Yeah.
about
Really,
it. They
So,
really know how to structure it.
yeah.
because
And,
I think out of everything Clamp that is actually directly from them, that this is like the one I'm like actually
Hmm?
watching,
Ah, mm.
like directly watching. because I know that they're a group of artists. Like
Yes.
they did like concept art for Code Geass, and they did some for
Oh yeah.
and they did some for Tekken, like
Yes.
for guest costumes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So now that I'm watching this, and like, yeah, I'm liking it. So
That's good.
yeah,
It's like a long series though, so be careful.
yeah,
Don't just pace yourself. There's no rush.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not in a rush. I'm just gonna slow it down. Yeah.
Yep.
I would suspect that you probably like Tomoyo though.
The big brother.
Oh fuck. Oh no, his name is Toya, but you like he could be you, Chris.
Oh God. Well, I am an older brother, so
Yeah. Even though do you like pick on your younger siblings?
well, I tend to just avoid them. So
You really wow.
No,
Michael?
they
Yeah.
don't exist in my world.
Mike, do you ever
well,
bully Sir?
No, not really.
Hmm.
I mean, trolling, yes, maybe when we were younger, and like, when like I scared her of like this Pee Wee Herman doll.
Oh god.
Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, I had an old Pee Wee Herman doll from back in the 80s and stuff.
She was scared of that thing?
Yeah, a little bit, because I think like we were just playing around and she was trolling her with it. Yeah, it's one of those times. And we used to troll each other.
And Chris, you just ignore your siblings. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I kind of avoid them because I like to enjoy my solitude.
You're
True.
being of solitude. Okay, Chris.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like to call my room my fortress of solitude.
Yes.
How original.
Well, it's better than having the ice cake, I guess.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can make all sort of bodily function noises without no one getting on your ass.
True.
Oh, what the fuck, man. Well, not anime related. I continued Community. I'm on season 5.
Yes.
You know,
Oh,
Community,
okay.
the show where there's a group of people in community college.
I think I
Yeah.
only got up to 3 seasons on my physical copies years I was into it, and I just gave up on it.
It's actually funny. I'm like I started I started the show before I moved, and I was enjoying it, and then yeah, I'm just continuing it. I'm on season 5, past the 5th episode of the season, where Donald Glover's character just pretty much left with
Oh yeah, the cast members do leave that show.
yeah, Chevy Chase left because he hated the creator.
No. Well, technically, Chevy Chase is a jerk.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
He
Yeah.
was a jerk.
I forgot why did Donald Glover leave? Was it because like he was doing something else or something?
Music career.
Thing. You're right. Think something like that.
Maybe he was busy with something else, and that's why he had to leave.
That's a good point. Sometimes it does happen.
I wouldn't know, but show's funny. Abed is hilarious. Yeah, I'm also on season 6 of Fresh Prince, and I haven't continued that yet.
I can't believe you're still watching that. Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty much almost done with it. So
I mean, it's pretty much done. Might as well just finish it.
yeah, and
I mean, they did have that reunion just recently.
yeah, yeah, on HBO Max.
Which I'm not gonna watch, so I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, she finally made up with Will Smith.
Yeah.
Originally.
After 25 years, okay.
Yeah, bury the hatchet.
Yeah, they buried the hatchet after their like following and following. Yeah, and it's good for them.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We never made a send off.
Yeah, we never.
we just like after Mandalorian, we just started talking a bunch of shit.
Wow. I guess see, we have good conversation.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we had a great conversation.
we actually finally had an interesting conversation for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good moment for all of us.
Yeah.
And I want to elaborate. I want to elaborate on that Black Panther thing I said about the whole muscle thing. Or I don't know how the fuck we even got into that and everything. I just said I heard it from someone.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure, but the person didn't know about the whole backstory that the Black Panther could actually be moved to someone else and everything, particularly also a woman.
Yeah.
So.
True. That is true. Okay.
I mean, there's nothing gender specific about the title Black Panther.
Yeah.
True, but you know, there are. Remember, this is for mom and pops, so
Yeah.
they already have it in their heads, so it's kind of hard to change them up.
Yeah, but of course, sadly, due to real circumstances, it's getting changed, obviously.
Yes, even though I'm not even gonna think about the future of Black Panther because who knows what's gonna happen after this one.
Yeah.
And before we stop the show, guess what today is currently?
Day.
It's Sunday, Jeff.
Oh,
Today,
right. Yes.
Today at the time of this recording is the 25th anniversary of Toy Story.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This is-
Yeah, I drew a thing.
The show with the cowboy and the space and his toy
Yeah.
space.
Woody and
Buzz Lightyear. Yeah.
That was a big movie when it came out in theaters back then.
I mean, it was
first.
the first CG movie feature length.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Length movie. It's a big thing.
Good movie. Good
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
If the Oscar for animated features existed back then, it would have certainly won. But they didn't introduce that until like 2000.
Tom Hanks and Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I know how to end off the show.
What?
So should we just end this? Because this
Yeah.
one pretty much, yeah. Apologies for starting us a little depressing, and then, but at least we built it up to something actually fun and interesting.
We love you, Kirby Morrow. We hope you are resting in peace wherever you are.
Rest in power, Kirby Morrow.
Rest in paradise.
Yes.
Rest.
Yeah.
You've been awesome, dude. We miss ya.
We miss you.
Miss you.
We miss you, Morocco.
Troa Barton.
And other characters.
Von Fennell.
And yes, he did play Goku in the last.
Oh yeah, he was Goku in one of the ocean dubs.
Yeah. Yeah, like I think it's the last Cell Saga.
Yeah, it was like between Cell Saga to Boo Saga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, we miss you, buddy.
We do indeed.
Yeah. So once again, this has been CJM. I'm Chris.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Michael.
And until next time, stay gold to infinity and beyond.
Take care.
Believe it later.
See ya.